3 tips to never run out of things to say. If you're new here, my name is Luca and I'm one of the world's leading experts about approaching girls in the daytime. Since 2018 I've helped over 1200 men sleeping with new girls approached in the daytime. I started teaching it only in Italy in 2018 and then also internationally from 2022. So first you have to understand that if you are not learning the principles behind conversation, and this is actually a bonus tip, it's not even the first tip that I wanted to say in this video. If you're not learning the principles behind the conversation and you're thinking that you have to memorize the script of the conversation, that you have to memorize opening lines, you're very far away from getting results from having sex or with girls, or you're very far away from getting your dreams girlfriend. Okay, so if you're not learning the principles behind the conversation, you will not even approach, because you will be scared of what do I say, and then after I say this, what do I say? Okay, your conversations will end always after 2 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds. Your dates will be embarrassing with awkward silence during along the date. You will end up alone for the rest of your life. You're not able to speak with girls, so you have to understand the principles to never run out of things to say. Now in this video we'll give you 3 tips. So the first tip that I can give you is to do not hesitate in the conversation. Okay, and to not hesitate in the conversation, you have to unlock your confidence. That actually every man has already inside himself the confidence. You just have to unlock it and remove it by removing your fears. Okay, I already have other videos where I talk about approach anxiety. So, and especially not hesitating during the opener. Okay, actually not during the opener, after the opener. What I saw in 4 years of live courses, like mostly in with Italian-speaking people in the Italian-speaking community, is that people were doing the opener. So, for example, in a day game situation, and then they were just staying silent, just waiting for the girl to say something. Okay, she will not do it. Okay, you have to be the one that is talking at the beginning. Okay, especially in cold approach situation, but actually also in like cold approach, I mean also like situation in online game, so Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, but like in a day game or night game, you're a stranger. Okay, so she doesn't owe you anything. You have to be the one that has to make the 90% of the work at the beginning until she's hooked. Okay, so you have to make the 90% of the work at the beginning, and then she will have to make the 10% until you reach the hook point. Okay, then after you reach the hook point is the moment in the conversation where she saw enough about your personality to say, okay, he's a cool guy, he's not some psycho, some weirdo, I can stay here talking with him. Okay, so usually this moment you will reach the hook point between immediately and 2 minutes. It's not something that will require 5 minutes usually. So in the worst cases, you will need 2-3 minutes to reach the hook point. And so after you reach the hook point, it becomes a 50-50. It's not that you have to make the 90% of the job for the whole time until you have sex. Okay, so after you reach the hook point, you can like slow down in the conversation. You can leave more space for the girl to ask you questions, to say something, and it becomes a 50-50. Then also at a certain moment in the conversation, when you are on a date, it can become also 60-40, and the girl, she's investing 60%, 70%, 80%, and then maybe you're investing only the 20%, the 30%. So this means that she's chasing you. Okay, and when she's chasing you, you're in a very powerful situation. You can choose any girl that you want when you're able to make girls chase you. So you basically have to practice conversation, because until you're always hesitating in the conversation, you will never be able to create attraction on a girl, because confidence is the main pillar of attraction. Is what I call quote unquote the three main pillars of attraction, which are self-confidence, bringing fun in the conversation, and showing social intelligence. Okay, so to practice to unlock the confidence that you already have inside of you, you have to practice the conversation. Actually, as exactly like I'm doing now. Okay, this is basically a monologue. Okay, then maybe later, I don't know if there's someone connected that want to ask a question, then maybe later we will also make the Q&A session, but it's basically a monologue. Okay, so you can pick up a random word on the dictionary, on I don't know, there are app on your phone. There is Google. You can pick up a word wherever you want, and you can start having a monologue starting from that word. okay? And you go on for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, and you do it every day. Okay, this is practicing the conversation from home, and you will see that you will be more confident when you're approaching a girl, and you will know what to say. Now we will not go in depth with every tip. So second tip about the conversation, how to never run out of things to say, is make assumptions. Okay, and do not ask boring questions. Do not ask, oh, where are you from, what do you live, where, sorry, not where do you live, what do you do in your life, how old are you. These are the three most common topics that you don't have to ask. Okay, you can ask these topics, but you have to ask it in a different way, making assumptions. Okay, so do not say where you're from. Say, oh, from your face you look from East Europe. Are you from Poland? You look very artistic. Do you work as a fashion advisor? Okay, so just make assumptions. You look pretty young. Are you 24? Okay, and you try to guess. It doesn't matter if you're not guessing correctly. It doesn't matter. It's much more interesting than hearing where are you from, where do you live, what do you do in your life, how old are you. Okay, the so-called interview mode. Okay, stop asking boring questions to girls. And also another thing that I can say about this second tip is be careful at speaking too much about yourself without her asking. Okay, this is also like the ego of wanting to show yourself, as our Latinos friends say, ego is not your amigo. Okay, so speaking too much about yourself, it's not good. Okay, let the girl ask about the basic things. Okay, do not say, oh, I'm actually working in this, I do that, today I did this. She doesn't care. Okay, let the girl ask you to do this question, and remember that the most favorite topic of everybody is speaking about themselves. Okay, so use it in your favor, not to speak about yourself. Use it in your favor to let the girl speak about herself. Okay, and also when she's asking you basic information, make her guess. Okay, if she's asking you where you're from, do not say immediately, I'm from this. Okay, say guess. Where do you think I'm from? Okay, it's much more interesting in the conversation. So third tip I can give you to never run out of things to say is live. Okay, live and make new experiences. Okay, because the conversations topic are based on your experiences. Okay, if you spend your whole life in the office, 8 hours every day, living a very gray and boring life, then you go at home, you watch TV, then in the weekend you go out with your drunk friends, just drinking beer and talking about pussy without getting any pussy, and then you repeat this until the vacation, and then you go somewhere to try to pick up girls on vacation. You spend a lot of money to try to pick up girls, then you end up always not doing anything, and then repeat this until the Christmas vacation, and then you meet with your family. Your grandma will ask you, where is your girlfriend? You have to say, oh, I'm single. Okay. So this is the life of most part of the people. And if you have this kind of life, it's not interesting for a girl. Okay, so you can still have your friends, your job. Okay, I'm not saying that you have to quit your job, but also start living and making new experiences. Okay, if you have a boring life, you can change it. It will not happen casually like in movies, because we tend to think that life will change casually because we are conditioned by watching movies. If you think that this is bullshit, just think about the dinner date. Okay, everybody knows that you when you're going on a date, you have to have dinner with the girl, but it's actually wrong, because when you're having a date on dinner, you will sit in front of each other, and then sitting in front of each other, you will not be able to make a physical escalation. No physical escalation, no kiss, no sex. But everybody knows that you have to go on a date at dinner with a girl. So where do you learn this thing? From movies. So yeah, movies are also influencing you. So we are also think from movies that life will change automatically, because we see movies with superheroes. If you pay attention, pretty much every movie at a certain moment, the life of the main character change drastically, casually. Okay, by like it's the destiny. Okay, but in the real life, it's not like that. So you can change your life, but you have to put action on that. Okay, it will not happen casually. So let me drink 1 second. And remember also that most alive people experience only the 10% of what is available in life, the most alive people. So this explains why 99.9% of people, they are just very bored, frustrated, sad, because they don't make any new experience. Okay, and remember that the people that are most alive, that they try to get everything out of life. They try every day, every week new activities. At the end of their life, they only experienced the 10%. Okay, so start traveling more. It's not illegal to travel. Most part of the people, they spend their life in the place where they're born, or maybe they just see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 countries in their entire life. Okay, there are like almost or even more, I don't know exactly, 200 countries in the world. Okay, so start traveling more. Try different types of food. You can start going to different places. Okay, in general, places in your city. Try different activities in your city. Meet new people. Okay, also you will meet new people by meeting new girls. Also, if you have tried different types of jobs in your life, you will have a much more experience than a person that has stayed with the same job for the rest of his life. So I'm not saying that you have to change job every day, but it's undisputable that a person that has tried many different jobs will have you will have more things to say in a conversation. Okay. So if you want to learn everything from the opening line to the bedroom with new girls approached in the daytime, click the link in the description below and join my From the Approach to the Bedroom program, which also includes my lifetime support. If you have any questions, you can schedule a free call by always using the link in the description.